Today's News Talk Radio, TNT.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this live broadcast. I'm Patrick Henningsen, your host. We are streaming out live right now across every major platform in the known modern world here at TNT, Today's News Talk. Appreciate you guys, especially our team on the backside and also down in the TNT chat room, our thriving community there. Great to have you guys with us. Now, I want to switch gears right now. Now, we talked about the Assange case, fantastic scenes of seeing him reuniting with his family. I mean, absolutely incredible. Many of us who've been covering this story for many years are relieved and really happy to see, A, that he's safe and he's healthy and he's out of this maximum security hellhole in southeast London known as Belmarsh Prison. And what a terrible place to be, especially when there's actually no conviction against you, held arbitrarily for, it was indefinitely. We didn't know when he'd actually get out, but he did. Now, there's been some great reporting on this. And of course, there's been some great documentary films. There's a new one. The timing of this, of course, is great. That this film will be coming out. We have the filmmaker with us today, award-winning documentary filmmaker Hala Bou Saab is joining us right now on the live link. Hala, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, Patrick.
Now, Hala, I wanted to first of all, we'll play a clip, a trailer for your film on Al Mayadeen TV, an excellent Arab language and also English language broadcasting network internationally, certainly competing with Al Jazeera in that department. And the name of the film is called Man versus an Empire. And this is about Julian Assange and his battle and also the future of journalism. Why is this story so important and why did you choose to make this film, Hala?
Patrick, Julian Assange founded a new school in journalism. And for us as the Lebanese, we really appreciate what Assange did. We have a great Lebanese politician and philosopher called Antoun Saadi said, let me say it in Arabic and then I'll translate it. إن فيكم قوة لو فعلت لغيرت وجه التاريخ. That means there is within you a power which if you activated would change the course of history. Julian Assange case translated this power after 15 years of sacrifices, revealing the truth and resistance to justice. And by supporting this case, we are changing the course of history through, the great protests all over the world, and we are really changing it.
Yes, and also just the incredible commitment to the truth. WikiLeaks can boast an almost perfect record of accuracy, what it vets and what it publishes. No retractions, although there's pressure being put by the U.S. government on this plea deal to remove some content on the site as a condition of his release, we're told. We'll get more details on that on a future segment, Hala. But we do have a trailer from that film. We're going to go ahead and roll this. This is from Hala's documentary, which is going to be, which has already aired on Al Mayadeen and certainly becomes more relevant going forward. Let's go ahead and roll this.
The first casualty of war is the truth.
واجه بشجاعة أخطر الحكومات والأجهزة الأمنية.
We have exposed the mass surveillance state, the symbol of the corruption of the rule of law in the West and beyond.
حافظ على سلامة مصادره وقاتل من أجل الحقيقة.
We have tried hard to make sure that this material does not put innocents at harm.
قدم إلى العالم مفهوما جديدا للصحافة الاستقصائية.
Documents that affect every country in the world, every country in this world.
في عالم الصحافة ثمة من يقبض لتشويه الحقيقة وثمة من يدفع ثمنا غاليا من أجل نشرها.
We've won against the immoral blockade in the courts and in the European Parliament.
جوليان أسانج رجل في وجه إمبراطورية، وثائقي من 3 أجزاء من إنتاج الميادين. قريبا.
That's a clip from a man versus an empire there, and the filmmaker we have with us here, Hala Bou Saab, joining us as well. Now, Hala, it looks like a fantastic film, of course, and it's great that you're able to bring the story to the Arab language media market as well. And so you mentioned about the Lebanese point of view on this, which of course I can see how that would be the case. There are some great journalists in Lebanon. Has a great tradition of media and reportage through the civil war right to the present day. Some of the best geopolitical analysts are in fact in Beirut. So that's something you can boast. But how about the rest of the Middle East, the rest of the Arab world? How do they view the WikiLeaks story? I suppose some countries or people might be more interested than others. Your thoughts on this?
For me, I think the Arab press wasn't expressive in its solidarity with Assange, rightful case, due to the U.S. influence. They don't have the courage to help or to be with Assange case. As Al Mayadeen, we're supporting Assange case and press freedom globally. Especially, Patrick, we have 2 martyrs from Al Mayadeen. Farah Omar and Rabia Ma'mari, who were assassinated by the Israeli army during this ongoing genocide in Gaza. So you know that Al Mayadeen has 2 martyrs, Farah Omar and Rabia Ma'mari, who were assassinated by the Israeli army during this ongoing genocide. And as Al Mayadeen, Mr. Ghassan bin Jiddu, the CEO of Al Mayadeen, we have a proverb saying always, with a human everywhere and all times, مع الإنسان في كل مكان. So we consider Assange one of the most important symbols for the global media. And we didn't deal with Assange case as purely documentary work, but rather on the basis of international battle against injustice. So it was an honor for me to produce and direct a docu-series about Assange and his battle towards, and I think we owe him a lot. After all these 15 years, we owe Assange at least to talk about his case, to document for the new generation what happened with Assange.
No, it's an extraordinary story, and I think we need to keep telling it. There'll be more details coming out forthcoming as he's been released. There's no gag order on him. He will be speaking, I assume, to the public about what's really happened behind the scenes and his experience, and also shedding some light on some of these controversial areas that we just haven't heard enough on. So we're looking forward to Julian Assange re-entering the conversation in the global political scene, and that's something that I'm very excited about. Hala Bou Saab, award-winning documentary filmmaker, her docu-series Man versus an Empire featuring Julian Assange. Fantastic work, Hala, and we'll hopefully speak to you soon.
Thank you. So can I add something, please?
Sure, go ahead.
Yes, I hope one day me and you go and meet Assange and complete the docu-series for the 4th episode maybe, and he will tell us what will happen. I hopefully me and you meet. This is through you. This is a message to Julian Assange, our hero. I hope he can. The message he will receive the message.
Well, hopefully, yes, and yeah, of course, it would be a great honor to do that with you, Hala. So hopefully, we can make the universe will make that happen. We hope. But again, great work, and we'll be reposting links to your film on all of our channels as well. So much appreciated for your great work.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Patrick, and hope to see you in Lebanon soon.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. So we'll definitely keep that on our diary potentially. Thank you very much. There she goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Hala Bou Saab, award-winning documentary filmmaker, fantastic network, Al Mayadeen, one of the great cutting-edge geopolitical international news networks right now on the scene. Definitely an emerging force in this conversation. Look, what we'll do in the moment is let's take a brief break here with the network and come back for our closing segment here at TNT, Today's News Talk. We'll be right back.